Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing an Apollo gameplay on your favorite game, Smite. Yes, it is here. Let's us check it out. I'm going to pick up pretty much the two most common items I usually pick up for a lot of my physical carries, which is Death Toll, and then going straight to Tab Eye. And looks like we're going to be going mid this game. Yeah. We have two tanks, a support, an assassin, and a carry. Interesting combination. Definitely interesting. Odin, Ymir, Apollo, Aphrodite, and Loki. Loki is getting played a lot now. I think after people realized his ability to jungle extremely well in this new jungle. I don't know. Maybe he was still a really good jungler back then, but I really don't ever remembering him being a good jungler. I just don't remember it. And we're gonna go up against the Ao Kwong, which again is one of the best mids in the game. I don't really like playing Apollo that much. I don't play Apollo a lot. I've played him a couple of times before this, but he's definitely not one of my most played gods. He's decent though. You can see him try to, I guess, hit me there real quick with a tornado, but he doesn't get it. So let's be taking down the enemy, minion waves here. You can see me taking him out. He's decent push, but it's definitely not anywhere near Ao Kwong's pushing ability, especially when that tornado gets upgraded just a little bit. It does tons of damage, and if you get caught in that, you're going to be hurting. Especially with Apollo, he doesn't have all that much life at the beginning. Neither do any of the other carries. You can see me come up here. He's gonna pull off another tornado. I did get hit in that one, unfortunately, so I have to watch it from now on. Don't want to get hit too many more. As you can see, it does take a lot of my minions down. However, I do really like Apollo's passive. You've seen it probably already, but you have 10 hits that are extremely quick. You'll see them right here, how fast I shoot compared to it's basically, I think it may be double attack speed. So yeah, so it's double attack speed, which is pretty great, honestly. Looks like we take down the enemy on her for the first kill of the game, so we get first blood, and so it's good to get. Not extremely important, but it's definitely a nice bonus. And see him use a squall there to just hit me down to a little bit of HP, but it's not going to do anything extremely beneficial for him. I'm going to try to clear some more of the wave. That's basically his only wave clearing ability for Apollo, other than his extremely quick his passive. But his number one's really the only thing that'll be any good in pushing the lane. And as of right now, I'm not doing a terrible job against his wave pushing, but you'll see once we start getting a little bit higher up in levels that his tornado outdoes my my one ability by a lot, and it's really hard to compete with that. See me get caught in the tornado again, especially if he lays his tornadoes down extremely well. He can actually pretty much hit me almost every single time, if not really block me off and connect with all of my minions. And you can see already that he's getting a little bit more of the minion kills from his ability than I am. And I'm getting a little bit low on HP, and I get hit with that one as well. This is a tricky situation for sure when he's pushed up that close and you're low on HP. You kind of have to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to back and get more HP so you don't die, or do you want to try to keep pushing the wave back so he doesn't attack the tower? This early on in the game, you might be able to let go, and I see Arachne going off, but then he hits me right there with the Arak heading, and you see me type it into the chat, Arak heading right, just to give them a little heads up. And you saw me a couple seconds ago, you see me get nicked by that ultimate of his, which is definitely a good ultimate. I really don't like Apollo's ultimate either. It does help initiate into team fights well, and it does provide an escape, even though he does have a dash already. I just don't really like it. I like more, I mean, it can be used offensively, but its damage isn't incredible. I mean, it does have a quite small radius to hit. Not as small as Athena's, but it does have a smaller radius. And you see that he is missing now. I believe he may have went either backed or joined that team fight to the right. I believe he backed. And you'll see me come up here. You actually go back to the lane and pull out the tornado. This tornado does a lot more damage now. I believe we are at the same level, level 6. So, but you'll definitely see the scaling on that tornado if you upgrade. As you see here, I'm kind of contemplating, do I want to go for the right or do I want to kind of hold back this wave? And it's kind of a decision you have to make in the game. There's really no right, decision. However, I definitely should have went all the way on that team fight and let him push this wave back. But then I see me get caught by the Amir, and I try to dash out. You see me, and he actually hits me with the ultimate there, takes me out for my first death. Unfortunate, but I mean, I probably could have avoided that if I just was kind of watching. However, I wasn't. But it's not that big of a deal. It's still pretty early on, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. And you see him over in the middle lane get caught up by that Odin there. He's going to do some damage to him. Maybe take him out. See, at this point, I wouldn't have made it there in time to help him out. So I'm going to go clear this XP gold camp, the Fury camp over here, just for some extra gold and XP. You see me take him out, and I'll also gain a level out of this, so it's fine. Gain level 7 and get a little bit of gold. That's fine. He's now getting that Apollo, or that Ao Kuang is pushing Odin back a little bit here. Knowing that, I probably should have engaged there instead of going for that camp, but I didn't know. And it looks like I'm gonna get a little bit of help here. Looks like he backed, possibly. I was quite confused. I didn't know if he actually backed or not. But if he disappeared, I was thinking Odin would have called it. So I was kind of contemplating, should I call the missing, or should I just kind of like expect that he should have called it and guess that he backed. So I wasn't sure in that situation, so I just left it. I didn't say anything. And I'll take out this attack camp here, just doing a little more damage to it. It'll give me a little bit more damage and get me closer to a level. I don't think it gets me a level here. Oh, it does give me a level, so I did grab a level there. Here, Ao Kuang comes back into the mid lane. Gonna push my lane away. I'm gonna wait in the jungle and see if I can do an attack. I kind of missed him, but I did hit some minions, so it wasn't terrible. But he's definitely gonna get some damage off of my tower here for sure. He comes in with his tornado. Here we go again. I'm extremely low HP. Gonna try to run away because I know he's probably. I'm guessing at this low HP. I'm guessing he's gonna be using his ultimate. So I'm kind of staying a little bit behind him so I can move out of the way. And you see me move out of the way there. So that's kind of how you want to play. The ultimate's not that hard to miss if you're watching for it. However, that one time it did catch me. I guess it caught me twice. Once, I don't even know how it happened. It was just kind of like nicked me off the side. But the second time, I wasn't watching. But if you know you're low health and you can call it, you can actually back away from him, wait for it, see it in the sky, and then back out of it. His ultimate is really, really easy to die. So that's one downside, but it does a ton of damage. I remember one game with my ultimate, I hit over 1,000 damage, and it was insane. I think I actually hit 1,500 damage with the ultimate, like full, like level 20, full like damage build, but still, it's pretty good. You can see Odin coming here from behind and gonna do some damage to him. Not much happening. I'm gonna try to come in here and do something. I'm just gonna, and I kind of backed out there. So it's not been we're 8 minutes in and we're up by 2 kills. And we're up by about 1k gold. So nothing insane. It's still pretty even. It hasn't been a lot of killing. You can see me, I'm just going to try to do some damage to the mid tower here. And you see me do a little damage to him. Apollo's abilities, like I said before, he does have the, I don't actually remember what it's called. When I start doing commentaries in the future, I'm going to, at the very beginning of the video, I'm going to be talking about the abilities instead of doing what I'm doing now, which usually is forgetting about the abilities and then talking about them midway through the video. So His second one I know is mesmerize, not memorize, mesmerize, and it does a stun for a low duration. His 3 is the dash. It's his dash. I don't know what it's called, and it's a dash. That's about all I can say. And his 4 is his golden chariot or whatever it's called, where you summon your chariot, you go into the sky, and you can fly your chariot out as long as you want, as long as you have mana for it. And then you can, at the end of, whenever you run out of mana, or you can manually do it yourself, you can fly out of your chariot and land on the ground and do some damage. Which I said I don't really mind that ability as much. And the CMD's damage now is insane. Like, his pushing ability is just way over mine. He is a level ahead, but even if I was level 11 like he was, he still has way better pushing ability in my opinion. And you see him put out another tornado, and it just does 60 damage constantly almost. And you see him hit there. That shouldn't have hit me. Like, I think that I should have been getting out of that one. I really don't believe that I got hit there. You can see Ymir go in, so I was going to come in a little bit, but I saw that Loki was going in as well, and I'm really low HP, and I don't think, like, if I would have went in there, I probably just would have died. And you see me go critical strike or penetration. I went for critical strike. Critical strike chance. I should have went penetration. I don't really like critical strike anymore. I don't think it's very useful. So I'm definitely going to be going with penetration from now on. So right now, again, we're up by 4 kills now, currently with about almost 2k gold, a little bit less. So it's not insane yet either. You can see left lane's getting pushed back quite far. It's, the jungler came in there. That's why I was going to come over here and just do some, see if I could catch one of them. It looks like the jungler actually came back out of the jungle and then came in. He's going to be careful left. I called to be careful kind of late, I know. I tried to come in here and do something. I do some damage, and I do a little bit of damage here. I was going to try to come in here and hit this. So I'm going to jump down here. I thought that was a perfect spot. Boom! I did some damage there. I went for the Ymir here. I'm going to call back. That Arachne actually attaches to me, and this is not good. As you can imagine, I do dash out of there as quick as I can with Aphrodite healing me up a little bit. This is now a team fight. Ao Kuang is in the mid. Still looks like he's mid. He is now gone from sight, but I believe he stays mid in that situation. And here I'm trying to think, do I want to stay in the team fight or do I want to try to go out and help mid? I decided to go help mid. I probably should have stayed in the team fight, however. But no one rotated over, so I kind of had to do something. And now the Ymir from the right side can go over and tries to do something. He's going to come from behind, and there's the stun, and there's the ultimate. I'm going to try to do another stun so he gets the ultimate off in time. However, he's going to grab the kill there. So, not bad. And he's going to back, and I believe I'm going to go on the team fight now. Maybe go on the team fight a little bit. I really don't have any thing I can do right now because I have no mana. So I pop my last mana pot. I'm going to go out to the middle and clear some more. I probably should have headed over to the team fight instead, but I decided to clear the wave off. And I'm going to try to push the tower down here, see if I can do it. You can see that passive coming in handy here, especially for Death's Toll. You get extreme life back, and you see me, I decided to take it out and dash back out to see if I can get out of there in time and go back. So I'm gonna go back here. Now we are up by 5 kills and up by about 3k gold, so it's definitely getting better here. We're doing what we can. I'm gonna definitely go for some more lifesteal, it looks like here, and pick up some more mana pots as well, and head back out there. Left looks like it's doing pretty good, pushing high. I believe they took that tower out. They did, and I believe I took mid, so we're up 2 towers now. There goes the enemy Ymir and the enemy Aphrodite. So this is a really weird match. You usually don't see a lot of Aphrodites, and I have 2. I hear I'm going to come out here and do something and try to stop him. Didn't really do much. I'm going to just do some damage to him as much as I can. There's this dash, and there's this tornadoes, which are now doing 57 damage still. Still a lot though. Even it constantly does that for a while. Probably does 300-400 damage on you, which is a pretty good amount. See if I can catch him going back. He is not there and not ahead, so I was just like, what? I do call missing here because I believe he definitely had to go into the jungle because I really don't know how else he would have done it. Looks like we took out another left tower. You can see him kind of get trapped there. Enemy Arachne in the jungle with the Aphrodite staying back, but it looks like the Ymir is joined over on the left lane. Or no, it is the Ao Kuang, which I did call the missing on. So with that going down, and one of their teammates had quit, that going down, I'm just going to clear the mid lane so that our tower is not in any danger, because it is about halfway, and it's close for comfort for me. And we did take out the enemy Arachne. Looks like the Ao Kuang is low as well. They took out our Aphrodite. Aphrodite took out Aphrodite, and looks like we took out the Ao Kuang as I predicted. And Aphrodite is now left alone versus Loki. Odin, I'm going to try to come in from the back and do some damage here. It looks like she's pretty high HP, high sustain, so it's going to be hard for us to kill her, but I'm going to come in, do some damage to her, see if I can. I'm going to grab this Mesmerize if I can. There we go. And we'll do some damage to her because her birds. Odin does just jump out because I believe he is a low health, yes. And Loki comes in and takes him out for the win. Not yet. But Loki comes in, takes him out on low HP. It was a good risk. I don't know what I was going to call there. Looks like it is on her versus Ymir in the right lane. I'm going to try to use my chariot to get over there and do something. Unfortunately, you'll see what happens. It was a it was definitely unfortunate. I was so close. Look at that. Oh, just a little bit more mana, I would have had that. Anyway, I'm going to try to do some damage here. I'm going to die. I'm really low on HP. I'm decided I'm going to back out. Ymir, hope, like, it was so close. If I would have hit that, he probably would have died. We took out the Arachne again. We are up by 11 kills with up by about 6k gold, and definitely up by 2 towers. Yeah, so they did take out one of our towers. I believe they took out the mid. Oh, they did take out the mid tower. Unfortunately, looks like Odin is going to try to push mid a little bit. There's Aphrodite though to meet her. To meet him, I guess he met her, and Aphrodite in the left lane going to push. There's Ao Kuang into the mid, so I'm going to try to go over there and help because there's no one right. So I did say help middle lane because it is a 2v1 situation over there. Aphrodite just seems pretty content over left lane for some reason. Don't know why she didn't come in there. She looks like she's coming in here, but it's still 2v1 and here comes Loki. Here come I. Here I come from the left jungle, and I'm gonna jump in. Do some damage. I missed. I didn't do anything there. But definitely Odin is low health. I'm going to do Mesmerize back out. Here comes Loki. I'm going to take out that Ao Kuang. And it looks like Aphrodite's going to try to do an escape here. We're doing some damage to her. She's getting pretty far away. I'm going to jump in right there and hit it. But it would have probably been close to enough if... and I take the kill there anyway. Needed that one. Aphrodite attaches to me, but that is the end of the game. They surrendered. We were up by 15 kills and almost like 8k gold, so it was probably time for them to give up. But anyway, that was a great game. But anyway, guys, if you guys liked what you saw, please subscribe, like the video, and I will check you guys later. Peace.